everybody. This is your girl, Wanda White, and you're listening to the Dope Dealers podcast. You know they dope, and you know they dealing up the funny. Peace out. Love ya.
Killer Dane.
Moving them keys like Alicia. My bitch, she bad, she a diva. She throw that pussy, she love when I beat her, she sick like a Caesar. Beat up that pussy, then I take a breather. To roll up that cheaper, that sour, that power, to find us a reefer. She only fuck bosses, you niggas beneath her. Trendsetter setting shit off look like Tifa. In the trenches, turn the stripes like a zebra. I pour an 8 on the leader. Cancel that bitch, let her know I don't need her. Lingerie, I stepped out the freezer. My clothes be fresh like I stepped out the cleaners. Truly a hot boy like kids with a fever. Remember they doubted me, now they believers. Remember they doubted me, now they believers. Moving them keys like Alicia. My bitch, she bad, she a diva. She throw that pussy, she love when I beat her.
Dope Dealer Podcast is the world's most dangerous podcast.
Dope Dealers.
It's your man Jamal Doman.
Tobe Hixx.
Episode 27.
27, man.
All the way to heaven. You know how we do, man. What's up, Tobe Hixx?
Man, chilling. How you doing, man?
Hey,
Glad
man.
to be here. Another week.
Yeah, another week, man. Another week we here, man. Shout out to, that's my relative right there on that song, man. That's called Balmain. That's my relative, Kodak Deezy. See, relative, I said relative.
Yeah, you got it right
I ain't
this
used the
time.
C word.
You got it right this
Shout
time.
out to my little relative, man. He's doing his thing in North Philly's own, Kodak Deezy. He just dropped his new mixtape called 88. I think 88 is the year he was born, so I think he dropped that. And I love the cover of his mixtape because he has an old school picture of his mother and my other relative back in 88. And I remember because my female relatives, Alki and Edie, they was fly, man. All the dudes was
So
on
that was
them,
his
man.
mother and his aunt?
Yeah, his cousin. So yeah, that's on the mixtape. You see, I showed you the cover, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
So that's 88, man. So shout out to my cousin Kodak Deezy, man. What's up, Tobe Hixx? You good, man?
Oh, man, I'm chilling, man. Before we forget, I'd just like to thank the troops.
Always, yeah.
Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, National Guard.
Yeah, Space Force.
Coast Guard. This motherfucker Space Force.
We love you guys, man. Thanks for your service and thanks for listening to us. We are the military's #1 podcast. We show love to the military, man.
Man, I had let me thank people from last week. I think Andre Covington had a great time in Fresno.
Shout out to Andre Covington. Andre, book your boy, man. Bring me up there.
Hey, I can't even pronounce the name of the casino, but it was nice. It was nice, yeah. Then Saturday, I did the San Antonio Winery.
How was that?
With Mike Kano. It was cool. It was a hospital that do a yearly gig where they just, they come up with a budget and everybody at the hospital come out and they had a good time. It was crazy. Actually, after the show, it was a good show. Everything went great. And this 82-year-old lady came up to me. Mm-hmm. And she was just like, just telling me that her granddaughter was digging me. I was like, wow. Grandma's out trying to hook up her granddaughter.
Hey,
shit been fucked up in her granddaughter life. when grandma just like, hey, can you talk to my granddaughter? And she was white.
Yeah, maybe a funny dude.
And for an 82-year-old white woman to approach a black man saying, could you talk to my granddaughter? She's kind of digging you.
Yeah. Yeah,
that was really crazy.
Did you say hello to the granddaughter?
Yeah.
They Dope Dealer podcast.
Yeah. I ain't turning down shit with my collar.
Hey, so listen, man, we got another good review on iTunes, man. We love our listeners. Thank you. So I just want to read it. We always read it. Please subscribe to us, rate us, and review us. So somebody left a review. Drew 505. What's the 505 area code? Anybody know what that is? Drew 505. He said gave us 5 stars. Tobe. He said have listened since day one and have really enjoyed your podcast. From the sports to the streets to the comedy, it's honestly the best I've heard. Your guests are great and enjoy all the stories they have to share with us. I like the variety of topics. Congratulations on episode 25 and cheers to a hell of a lot more episodes and can't wait for future shows and guests. That's what's up, man.
Man, that was real cool,
Yeah, shout out to Drew 505, man. And Drew, if you go to our Dope Dealer podcast Instagram page, and go to DM us your address, and we were going to send you a T-shirt, man. We'll send you a T-shirt.
Yeah, we truly appreciate you taking time out your life to.
Yeah, definitely, man. We appreciate that, man.
Put
Anybody,
all that down.
Please, if you listen to us, go to iTunes and rate us and review
Tell a
us.
friend.
Yeah, tell a friend who's going to tell a friend, man. But let's get right into it. We got our homie in the house, man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's going down, man. Our Italian-Irish brother is in the house, man. Ladies and gentlemen, you've seen this guy all over, man. He has a 1-hour special called Famous Nobody that's rocking on Netflix and Amazon. You've seen him on a hit Amazon Prime TV show, Not For Nothing. Clubs, colleges, cruise ships. He's been working for a long time, and he's one of the funniest guys in the game. Dope Della Podcast presents Jimmy Della Valle.
Jimmy, what's good?
AKA Jimmy D. Yay!
Yo, what's up? My order's up. Yeah, I got the fry.
You got the number 2?
Yeah.
That's so. Wait, I'm gonna give you a 5-star rating right now, so I can get me a T-shirt.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just gonna tell you that right off.
What size? You did XXL or?
Yeah, XXX.
We ain't got no XXX.
Yeah,
man.
no,
We ain't
it's
got
all
No.
In that casino, I headlined that one, Toby, the one in Fresno. It's the Chimichanga Casino. It's the Chukinchanzi.
Chukinchanzi, there it is. Yeah, there you go. You pronounced
That's a great
it right.
casino, though.
I didn't
Andre.
mention that shit all. I couldn't pronounce it. I didn't say shit. I just said the casino.
The
Where you at?
Chimichanga, Chukachu.
Yeah, it was nice though.
That was a good time. Yeah,
it was a
Andre
good time.
Covington, shout out to you.
Yeah.
Great
Shout out to
dude,
Andre.
man.
Andre, when you gonna book your boy? You book one half of the Dope Dealer podcast. Book the other half, man.
Yeah,
Bring me up there, man.
That is real.
So what's up, Jimmy D? What's happening, brother? Welcome to the podcast, man. Thanks for coming.
Man,
How you doing, man?
Man, I've been sitting out there on the road and stuff, and I keep seeing you guys posting about the podcast. And when I bumped into you, we're like, man, you gotta do the thing. And I was
we
like,
just ran into each other.
I'm like, if I'm in town, I'd love to. Yeah, I ran into each other at the Haha, which is
the
one
Ha-Ha.
of my home clubs. If I'm in town, that's the best new spot in the Valley, man.
Yeah.
Even though it's been around 30
Yeah,
years,
been around,
but it's
yeah.
the spot.
Yeah, it's the spot, man. What other LA clubs you like to do, man? What do you...
I like the Factory. I don't really do the Store much no more. I used to. I haven't did the Comedy Union forever, but the Ice House was my home for years.
Yeah. I just got in. I just became a regular over there. I love the Ice House, man.
The thing about the Ice House is it's just kind of like if you think about like in New York City we had Dangerfields, and then you got your Ice House because Ice House you can do a set like you're on the road. Like let me practice my set for the weekend here, as opposed to an LA club where you got to do a lot more LA shit and vegetarian and all that other.
Yeah, I mean, the Ice House is one of the few spots. Like, I've never seen a bad audience there. I've seen a couple, maybe drunk people, whatever, tripping, but
it's something about that room.
It's never a bad audience.
They're a trained audience.
Yeah,
they've been told for years. Cut your cell phones off.
I did see a rat run across the floor at the Ice House, but been great audiences.
Well, the rat want to listen to comedy too, man.
That motherfucker scared the shit out of me.
So, Jimmy, you originally from New York? Is that true?
I'm originally from Syracuse to Brooklyn.
Oh, you okay?
To Brooklyn, New York. Yeah.
You're Syracuse Orange Man fan?
I was. It's funny. I used to play pickup basketball with Derek Coleman.
Wow.
Damn.
I used to have hops. I could dunk.
The left-hander,
nice.
Derek,
Damn,
the
DC.
legend, DC, the left-hander.
Yeah, DC
and then
nice.
we had Carmelo. Anthony,
had Carmelo,
for 6 months.
Donovan McNabb.
Right? Donovan McNabb was your dude, right?
Yeah, was
Philly, right?
right?
So. Yeah, and he came in. And
Uncle Tom, man.
I mean, great.
Donovan, Uncle Tom McNabb, yeah.
Uncle Dominic.
Hey, he led us to a couple Super Bowl, man.
He did.
So so you started in Syracuse, you started in New York?
So I started in Syracuse at Wise Guys Comedy Club.
Okay.
And then what happened was within like 3 months, I was a working pro. The headliners would come into the comedy clubs like back in the day. It's not really like that too much no more. But they would come in and they were like, man, you're really funny. He's like, why don't you come on the road with me? And this dude had a limo. And he was like, why don't you come on the road, drive my limo, I'll give you $500 a day.
Wow.
So I was like going and getting $500 and just doing comedy and driving the limo. And we were having threesomes and all this crazy shit with girls. I was young, good looking, like, I was tall, dark, and handsome. Now I'm tall, fat.
He said we was having threesome with girls.
That's funny. I hope so.
Yeah.
Shit.
So cool. So so that was the early days, and
that was because I'm 46, man.
Right.
I started at 19.
Oh, you started. Wow, you started early.
I started early.
So when did you get to New York?
So I went to New York in my late teens to early, and then I quit for a couple of years, I was a big gambler, which you see, and if you guys follow me on Facebook, Instagram, you'll see I post. I play tons of poker, and I'm on all the celebrity poker.
Damn, that's crazy. You was a gambler too. I used to gamble. It's like, sometimes I trip out that I don't gamble anymore. I mean, like, I plan on gambling again, but I used to gamble a whole lot, man. I used to especially when I was in the streets hustling, shit, that money, I'd be like flipping that money each night. I never will forget one night I was at a casino and I won like $10,000, right? But I won it off of one woman. And what I mean is that when I would go, because my thing was craps. So, I mean, either on the street or at the casino, no matter where, I shot craps anywhere. But I went to a casino one night. I was in Nebraska, and the casino's right over in Council Bluff, Iowa. So whenever I would gamble, I would choose a female to bet on or an older person. And one night I had this white lady, and I started betting, and I just kept letting the money roll. She got so nervous. She was like, "Oh, no, I'm scared to shoot. It's your money." I was like, "Yeah." I said, "Keyword." I said, "Keyword, my money. Don't worry about it. Roll them motherfuckers." And I ended up leaving with 10 racks off of her.
Yeah.
Gave her 1,000.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, all she did was roll the dice.
Woo.
I kept betting on her the whole night.
That's the thing. I won over almost 150,000 on the craps table, an hour and a half roll.
Oh, wow.
I know craps. It's so good.
You said 150,000 in an hour.
150,000, an hour and a half roll. It's actually what's the word? Documented. It was at Foxwoods Casino.
Stuff.
Yeah. So if you really like craps, Toby, if you like it, you can go in Vegas to the California Hotel, and they have this thing called the Golden Hand, and they have all the hands of like this dude rolled for 45 minutes. It will say Mike Jones.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with that now.
No,
I got
man.
kids.
No,
I got shit.
I don't even play craps no more.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with that right now.
That was before I was married, man.
Yeah.
So you got to New York, but you stopped for a little while because you was gambling.
Yeah, I was gambling. So what was happening was the headliners would take me on the road, and I was featuring, and then I would just disappear. Like you'd be like, yeah, well, let's go eat. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna go to Foxwoods. I'm gonna go to Lang City. I would just drive and go gamble, and then come back to the hotel tired as fuck. And I did it for like 2 or 3 years. And then Rich Voss, great comedian.
Yeah, shout out to
Rich. Rich had stopped addiction, all that stuff. But he still gambled, but he was just telling me, he's like, man, and he kind of took me under his wing and like, hey, man, you got talent here. You need to be smart.
Oh, yeah. Gambling worse than dope.
And then Chappelle as well. I don't even know if Chappelle will remember, but he was like, you need to get back on fucking stage. What are you thinking about? And he walked me down to Barry Katz at the Boston Comedy Club in New York City, and put me on stage that night with Gina Savage. And then I was a regular there. And then me, DC Benny, Ben Bailey, every single night. Rich Voss, Godfrey, Artie Fuqua.
Yeah.
Bert Kreischer was a barker. He barked at the door. Sherrod Small was a barker. Like, come on.
Now, what's Barker? What that mean?
Well, man, come in the comedy
get you in. Okay.
Yeah. Right? So Sherrod Small, who's Chris Rock's cousin and a good friend of mine. So and Tony didn't bark, but he was in that mix of everything coming up the game.
Oh, cool. All right, so you're in New York. You're back in it. You did Barry Katz manage you, or just saw you?
So he didn't manage. So it was weird. So Barry wanted to manage me, and I went with another dude, which some people say was stupid to go, but I went with Roger Paul because Roger Paul could book me.
I know Roger.
All over
I know Roger.
Is he still around?
Yeah, Roger's still around.
Yeah, he managed Thea and all that stuff. You know what I'm talking, right? These guys could book you.
Yeah.
Barry was like, I want to make you an actor, and I had no interest in being an actor.
Yeah.
So when I left New York, me and you had the same manager.
Yeah.
We were with Sean Ullman.
Sean Ullman, yeah.
Exceed Entertainment.
And
then, but that's what it was. That was when I left because Roger was upset with me because I was like his little baby that he grew into from,
he was getting you a lot of work.
Feature, the headliner. He always had me working every single weekend, with Patrice, all these guys.
So what was that New York scene like, babe? What was Keith Robinson was up there, and what was
every single night? I'm telling you,
Burr was down there.
Yeah, Billy wasn't there too much. I mean, he was there. Robert Kelly was there. He was Bobby Kelly. El Del Benny, who's now a big big shit in Australia. He's a great comic. Dane never really. Nick Swartzen, who's a good friend of mine. Nick used to be there, but he was back and forth to L.A. Jordan Rubin. Those guys were there. Jeff Ross was doing like late nights at Stand Up New York. He wasn't even like really breaking, and then he kind of broke in.
Right.
And I remember when we used to snap right on the streets, you know, we'd go back and forth. And it was like every night that it would be like me. And I remember I would sit right here and Bobby Kelly would sit, or Norton would sit here, and Patrice would sit like right across from me. Keith would sit next to me. And we would do this thing where we would snap on each other and we'd do -1, -2. Like, so you go against each other. And he'd go, man, Jimmy, that's -2 because blah, 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 right? And one day I didn't want to do nothing. I said, I don't feel good, man. So I didn't want to. I felt sick, and I was just eating my soup. And then my best friend, Tim Homeyoon, who's on my sitcom, on Not For Nothing, what happened was he said something to Keith, and Keith goes, yeah, that's -10, right? And he goes, but I told you I didn't want to do it. He goes, but you let Jimmy slide. He goes, well, because Jimmy's funny. And then Bobby Kelly goes, don't you understand why we keep going from diner to diner? And he goes, yeah, I never understood. He goes, because we're trying to lose you. Like they would rip. I seen him. I saw Patrice rip Lisa Lampanelli apart.
Yeah.
And tears. Son.
No, listen.
Tears.
Damn. I got a little Keith Robinson, maybe about 10 years ago, Keith used to do a night at Helium in Philly. Okay. He did a Sunday night. It didn't last that long.
Right.
And so one night I was just home. I was just home in Philly. I came home. And that night the lineup that night was Kev. He had Kev, Patrice O'Neal, and I thought he brought down I think maybe I thought it was somebody else, but those were like the co-headline. He had a co-headline.
Right.
This is Patrice and Kev. And this, this is 10, 11, 12 years ago.
Right.
Kev was just starting. I think he just did that movie with Matthew McConaughey. Patrice, he wasn't, but you know what I mean? But people knew who he was. They killed it. But I was in the back with them, and they got me so good, man. It's been so, it was just so long, just around, and I'm just standing to the side, but it don't matter if you're standing to the side, because you're going to catch it anyway.
No, they're going to catch you.
Because there was a girl back there doing it. It was like a local show was back there doing interviews with him, and I'm just standing to the side, and Keith somehow put me in it, and Patrice just got on me, and Kev got on me, and it's a clip of it on YouTube. Like, they actually posted it on YouTube.
Oh yeah, they would do all that stuff. They didn't even do back then. They didn't really do that.
And it was just so natural. No, Patrice got me. It was just so natural how they. But I was like, Patrice is such an asshole, but you really can't say nothing to him because he's so fucking brilliant.
One time, if you want a story of one time, we were outside. Me, Bobby Kelly, right? So it was Bobby Kelly, me, and Bobby was working this girl, and he just couldn't get her. And as I joke, I was way skinnier, better looking, so I'm very confident with the ladies then. So I walk up, and me and Al Del Benny, and Al was a handsome dude from Boston. We're sitting there, man, and I'm like, yo, Bobby, what the fuck, man? Work this girl, let's go, because we had to go on the train uptown. And he's like, man, I just a couple more drinks with this girl. I'll figure this out. And I said, is she with these girls over here? And I walked up and I go, what's up? Are you with the thing? My friend and stuff? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, you kind of cute. I'm like, why don't you give me a kiss? I just start making out with her. Yeah. And then Al just grabs the other girl and he just grabs her and he just starts making out with her friend. And Bobby goes, what the fuck? And he goes to make out with her. And the girl's like, no, not yet. She poked her head. And so now now we go outside. And we've got the girl. I got the girl around my arm. I got the other girl. Al's got it, and Bobby's still kind of working the girl.
Yeah, he was too nice.
And now what happens is Godfrey comes walking down with like girls all on his arms. Never forget it, man. He comes walking, and he's like, he goes, Potsy, Ralph, Richie, like we were the fucking Happy Days.
That's funny. That's funny.
And he was the Fonz. He was the Black Fonz. Godfrey. It was the greatest.
That's funny as well.
That was some good times. I always say if I had to do it again, I would have went to New York for like 3 or 4 years before I came out here. If I had to do it again, I mean, hindsight is 20/20, but I just, I really wish I would have went to New York and cut my teeth up there for a few years before I came out here.
We did 30 shows a week, every week for 10 years, and Patrice would take off like Sunday. He'd be like, yeah, I got to take off Sunday for the girls. And the girls meant the strip joint. Yeah. Like that was his takeoff.
Damn, spend your day off at the strip joint.
It was great.
Yeah. So when did you come out to LA and what brought you out to LA?
So I had just been on The Sopranos, and then I actually shot. It's hilarious. I shot a pilot with D-Ray and Colin Quinn. And then I came out, and D-Ray was like, he wasn't like at the level he is now, but he had just shot this pilot for ABC. He was like, man, you got to come out here. And the dude who wrote the pilot was Paul Scheer, the dude with the teeth from The League.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's everything, right? And he wrote it, and he was like, hey, man, Jimmy, man, I want you on the show. So anyways, the show didn't go. Yeah. And I came out and I was like, you know what, that's enough heat to come out here. And I came out.
Because you had already did Montreal, right?
Yeah. So I did, so I was like, there's no reason to do it, to hang around no more. Yeah. And you're getting older of like now.
Because I heard a lot of New York comics don't like LA. They hate to come out to LA.
Yeah, so it's when I came out, Patrice is like, you'll be back. Voss is like, you'll be back. And I'm like, nah, man, I think I'm going to be good. And right away, I was booking commercials, voiceovers, and I was cool with it. But I didn't go on the road for a while. Like, I do the road a little bit, but I was staying in town. And then... and I call that sacrificing. Right. Like, let me wait around for a fucking acting job. Let me wait around for this. I never had a day job, but it was like, okay, let me make enough money to get the rent for here. My wife worked too at that point, and then fast forward to now making great money doing cruises. Because we're all out there. Me, Dean Edwards, Jason Anders, Mark Theobald was
Jason Anders, Mark Theobald, I haven't seen him in a while.
So Mark was on the ships. And he's my good friend for years.
Yeah, Mark, he's talented.
And now he's writing for The Last OG.
Okay.
And he tours with Tracy.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, I mean, he's set.
Yeah. He was good, man. Kyle Grooms, haven't seen them cats in a while,
Kyle
man.
Grooms,
it's funny you mentioned Kyle. He just posted a new headshot today.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, communicated with him on Instagram.
Oh, yeah. He's a man. Yeah, Mark Theo, man, that's a blast. We did comic. I remember he came out here, did Comic View in the early 2000s, man. Yeah. He was very funny. Jason Anders, man. Yeah,
Jason funny. He's crazy.
He used to come to Philly a lot, man.
Yeah, Jay's always great.
He's still breakdancing shit during his out. Yeah, he still got that shit. I was like,
shit.
Damn, I seen him do it a couple months ago. He was in town.
In the act still.
He still can do that shit. I'm shocked.
He pops. Yeah, he pops. He's a popper locker.
So now, you're out here. So how's everything? You get out here. So you get out to LA. Everything works out well. Things are moving and grooving, and you're doing ships. Now talk about this TV show that you're on. Not for Nothing.
So what happened was I shot a pilot. And it was about me and my life of gambling and my wife and my boys and just like my friends, not an entourage, just my friends that I hang with that are comics that I always will, ride or die, anything I do, I put them in a movie, I put them in anything I'm in. I always try to get them something. And then what happened was they came out, there was this one show that came out called The Nobodies, which was Melissa McCarthy produced.
Okay.
And it was about these people from Groundlings, and they created this show. And I was like, fuck, because before Not For Nothing, the name of the pilot was The Nobodies. So I was like, that's a sign. Let me figure this out. So then I went and started talking with some people, and a whole bunch of different people wanted to invest. And we shot the show for under $20,000. I got a lot of favors. I got Bobby Costanzo, who's a legendary.
20,000 an episode or just the whole thing? How many episodes was it?
We shot 8 episodes.
Wow, for 20 grand. Yeah, that's incredible.
Because I shot them shorter. But what it was I got Bobby Costanzo, who played Joey's dad on Friends, plays my dad.
Okay,
and we have phenomenal chemistry. Liana Mendoza, who is a Latina, she plays my wife. She was amazing. She just played Omar Gooding's wife on that Post Office movie, whatever the movie he just did. And I think she's going on tour. She just posted she's going on tour with someone for the King Comedy. She said she's been doing comedy. I never saw her do comedy, but she, she's gorgeous Latina, and she's always posting. Mike McGill, series regular from Shameless, he's on my show. Okay, and then my best friend Tim Homiyoon and Keith Ross Nelson, we all wrote the new season together. I sent it out to Joey Wells with Kevin Hart. He's like, yo, this is fucking great. Like, he loved it. Mark Theobald loved it. And then Buddy Lewis, I sent it, and he was like, yo, I wanna be a piece of this. Right. So Buddy, of course, one of the creators of White Famous. No,
White Famous too.
He created White Famous.
He's a writer on Real Husbands.
He wrote on Real Husbands, and he's an OG comedian. And he just was like, we sat down and we revamped the version for the second season. So it's almost like it's going to be the new first season. Okay. But we just redid a whole thing. And, man, it's all gritty, dramedy. Oh, man.
So what's on Amazon Prime now is the first season.
Is the first season.
And then y'all working on the second season now. Okay.
And we might, I don't know if we'll go to Amazon. We might go to Netflix. We might go somewhere else. Yeah. We're going to Epix, whatever. I think we have a lot of choices. We got a really great.
So you just said, the hell with the trying to say, I'm going to do it and just put it out.
Yeah, because that was what it was. It was about showing proof of concept. I just did a lead role with Vinnie Jones, Jamie Kennedy, C. Thomas Howell, Elizabeth Rome. So what happened was, Vinnie Jones is, right? From Lock, Stock, Smoking Barrels, all that.
English actor, yeah.
So we did it, and Joey Wells, what's up? He's there.
Oh, Joey, Joey, what's up, homie?
So what happened was I did that movie and I was like, oh man, you know what? I could carry a lead role. I could do this. And then the dude, one of your guys, Leo Rossi, who wrote the new Gotti that just came out, he saw Not For Nothing. I did not know him. I saw him at a party and he's like, you're the star. I'm not. He goes, dude, you are great. Like and he's a legend, an actor, but he goes, I'm not, I don't want to toot your horn. He goes, but you might be the next Gandolfini. He goes, you carried this show so good. So that was like, James Gandolfini, what the, you know what I mean?
That's crazy, yeah.
And but that's an OG in the game. I mean, he's, he's been in everything. Freaking Leo Rossi. So that's the thing. Like when you called me up to do that thing with Quentin Tarantino and I wasn't available.
Oh yeah, wow.
I went and watched it. It was really good. You know. So it's like what I learned about the comedy game, and of course Toby that I've known throughout the years. It's like you keep hustling. It'll come if you're funny. Yeah. If you're not fucking funny, it ain't gonna come.
True.
You know what I mean? Like I saw you do like an hour a couple years ago when you do your Philly nights. And I was like, God damn.
Yeah, I think that was the
Jamal
improv.
Is funny.
Yeah.
Like,
that's right.
I was like, because you never get to see him stretch out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We were all headlines. We didn't get to see. And I was like, damn, and you were so great that night. And then when I saw Toby, when I was in Seattle and I was headlining, and Toby was like, yo, man, why don't you come? He was messaging me. He said, why don't you come back? And so I went and did a guest spot, killed it, place was packed, and then Toby, and lots of times if you kill, it's like whatever, and the dude would get mad, you shouldn't have killed in front of me. Toby just went up, took it, murdered right after me, fam. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I mean, that's how we do it. We don't.
And that's how. It's just
funny.
It's about funny is funny. Yeah. Funny is funny, man. We ain't worried about that. This 1 hour special, Famous Nobody. So you like the Nobody is like a key thing because your show was called. Tell us about that, man.
So the Famous Nobody was Patrice used to say that. He goes, man, you're a famous nobody. Everybody knows you. He's like, but you're not famous. You're the most famous nobody everybody knows. He goes, why do I have to be in fucking San Francisco and kill, and then someone goes, do you know Jimmy D? He's like, get the fuck, like he would get mad.
That's funny.
So
rest in peace, Patrice.
Patrice, you were my king, man. You were my mentor, man. So that's a different one.
Yeah. But go ahead, tell us about.
So Famous Nobody is I never did clean comedy in my whole life until I started the cruise ships, which was 3 years ago. It'll be 3 years in October, actually. And I worked on Carnival Cruise Line. Now, what happens with Carnival Cruise Line is it is a place where you can do 3 different adult shows and 2 different clean shows.
Right.
So you'll have little kids in your clean show, but then in your adult show, you can go as dirty as you want. The dirtiest jokes you could ever tell, and just really enjoy it because these are adults. The demographic is, really what the comedy clubs are about. That we're normally playing. I always feel that Carnival is like just a bigger version of a Funny Bone, an Improv, a Levity, you know what I mean? Because it's bigger as opposed to a smaller sit. So you've got.
What's the difference between the cruise lines? I mean, or have you worked the other ones? Do you know? I mean, like, what is the difference? Just
so I did Princess, and have you ever did comedy where you felt your hands were tied?
Yeah,
you're like
a whole bunch of times.
Yeah, so you go up there and your hands are tied. You can't be who you are, even if you've written it out and you're like, oh man, this could go bad. Man, this is paying all this money. I'm married. This could go bad, and they're gonna literally just say, "Oh, you were great. You were amazing." And then your agent,
you ain't getting booked no more.
Your agent's gonna go, "Yeah, no, they didn't like you." Like what? They're like, "Yeah, Mike said he didn't like Mike fucking loved me."
No, that's the people they can't tell you in the face. Like, there's so many people we met, like that through your career, like they can't tell you in person if they didn't dig your set that night. That shit happens.
Yeah.
So Joey Wells he's tweeting up a storm on our live. He said, how does Toby not have any gray hairs? He said,
that's hilarious.
He said, what's up, fam?
That's funny.
He said, those are my guys right here. What's up, Joey?
Joey Wells.
Hey, Joey, I got to talk to you about something, so I'm going to be hitting you up, man.
That's hilarious.
Stan for something said, keep doing it. Great podcast. Jamal, haven't seen you since the Boston Comedy Club, NYC. Proud of you, your work. I think he must be talking, because I never did the Boston Comedy Club.
Yeah.
That must be for you. Proud of your work, NYC. Respect to the brothers. Patrice was the man. Yeah, so definitely we getting love on the live right there, man. Hey, so let's get to, I got to, but before I get into our little, because we do little segments, little funny segments, but I want to just stay on you, Jimmy D. Okay. Why did you start comedy? Like, how did you?
So I got kicked out of Catholic school in the 5th grade. They said I was the devil. And
what?
I literally, they said I was the devil. I mean, very Catholic of them, right? Mm-hmm. So my mom was so upset. She was like pinching me. I do that.
Yeah.
She was that hidden pinches.
Pinching and turning that shit.
She's like, don't matter if you cry, nobody can tell. It's like, and it would drive me crazy. And she was so upset. She's like, I'm gonna get a divorce from your father. You know what I mean? This whole thing. That was
over you fucking up in school.
Yeah.
She mad at pops.
Yeah,
damn. You caused all type of problems.
So it was brutal, man. And then so I went to public school, and then I had a teacher named Mr. Alexander, and he would let me. So I was real good at, like, if you told me a joke, my best friend Mike Thompson would tell me a joke, and I could take that punchline because I couldn't remember it, and I could just make up my own little idea and story, and that's how I tell the joke. So I got to tell the joke, almost did like stand-up, almost like since 6th grade, like I would tell the jokes at the end of class. You know what I mean? Like I got to tell a joke. And I think Martin Lawrence did that too, and a couple other comics got to do that. And it was great. God rest his soul, Mr. Alexander. He was a dude that really understood me, and he was a guy that guided me, like, you're really you're gonna do something with your life.
How'd your parents, family take you doing, get into that?
So my dad was a blue collar worker. Yeah. I mean, he worked at Western Electric. Did you guys have that in Philly?
Had that, right? My mother worked at Western Electric.
Yeah. So and I just found that out that my dad. So my dad got lung cancer. He died in 2009, and my mom told me that it was because of the asbestos and all that stuff working at Western Electric got into his lungs. But he had smoked forever.
I can believe that.
But he quit for 20 good years before he died. And so anyways, but that's where he worked. He was a blue collar worker, and as my dad was a pilferer. Like I had like the first Snoopy phone at the house, and we didn't even have the touch tone. We had rotary, so my dad made it into a lamp. You know what I mean? It was crazy.
Damn.
I had Snoopy, I had Mickey Mouse. I got Mickey Mouse at the crib right now that my dad stole from work. So, and that was always a thing. So we were pilferers.
Right.
So he didn't take too lightly when you started the comedy, or did they? Or
no, it's kind of crazy. I tell this story on the cruise ship about my father. It's a little bit of a long story. I'll just quickly say it. So my dad was like, "You want to be a comedian?" He's like, he goes, you want to be a comedian? You want to do this? At 17, I went to the local comedy club, to Wise Guys, and he goes, you're not old enough.
Right.
You got to get on this stage at 21. You're going to have to go home. My dad's like, I'll kill you and your whole family. Yeah. Right? And the guy's like, what? It's like, get the fuck out of here. And all of a sudden, so I left, and he goes, go home and write for 4 years and come back. So then 2 years later, after I had did shows for my mom and dad, the cat, the dog, and whoever would listen every day in the living room.
Right. On
my 19th birthday, I had a little tuxedo. I got and I had a little microphone, and I was telling my jokes at the house. It was amazing. And I went to grab the mic, and my dad goes, he goes, get on the get in the car. We're going to the comedy club. Well, we weren't going to a comedy club. He had set up like a little place for us to do comedy, like at the Elks Club. Yeah. And he put together all the people, and I got there, and they were like, Jimmy. and I go to grab the mic with my little tuxedo, and I'm all young. I'm skinny as hell. I've never worn a suit. It's like the first time ever. And I grab and I go, hey, thank you so much. For being here, and I hear, you stink, you're the worst, I'll kill you and your whole family. It was my pops, man. Everybody laughed. He goes, get in the car, we're going to the fucking comedy club. So he takes me, and cousins and friends and family follow us to the comedy club, the Wise Guys. We get there, and my dad walks up, and he goes, you remember me? And he goes, no. The guy Bruno's like, no. And my dad goes, I'll kill you and your whole family. He goes, oh yeah, I remember you. And he goes, put my kid on stage tonight. And the crazy thing is, this is amazing. Ralph Harris was the headliner.
Wow.
Ralph Harris was the headliner, and I'm sure he remembers it because we've talked about it before. And I walk, and he goes like this. He goes, Ralph Harris was there, and Gilbert Gottfried was there. It was kind of crazy. And he says, you want to go on stage? How old are you? Because you can't be on till you're 21. And my dad looks at me, goes, he's 21. I was 19. Okay. My pops lied right to the dude. So he goes, how much time can you do? I go, I don't know, 10, 12 hours. What do you need? Right? I'm only doing comedy, right? Yeah. So then boom, puts me up. And he goes, whatever you do, don't do any impressions of Gilbert Gottfried. It will really upset him. I go, yeah, fuck, I'm not gonna.
Why did they think to go to that?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, crazy, right? He goes, I don't do impressions. I'm stupid Italian kid. I talk about my family, blah blah blah. And he goes, okay. And so I go up, and 30 seconds in, I go blank. Place is packed. I don't know what to do. Yeah. I'm about to piss myself. And then I go, you guys like impressions? and I go, quick impression of Gilbert Gottfried. It was my first time I ever did it. And I was like, oh, yes, I'm Gilbert Gottfried. And I swear to you, and I did the whole thing, and it was insane. And that's how I became a comedian.
Well, did he get mad at you?
Yeah, Gilbert Gottfried was pissed.
Oh, I'm sure he was.
He was pissed. Ralph Harris was dying laughing.
But Gilbert wasn't going to say nothing to you because your father would have killed his whole family.
Yeah. I kill your whole family. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to do dope facts, man. These are dope. We haven't did these in a while. These are dope facts, Jimmy D.
Okay.
These are facts. Dope facts, Tobe Hixx.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay. When you die, did you know this? When you die, your hair still grows for a couple months.
I've heard that before.
That's a fact.
On your balls? On your
wherever.
Oh, okay.
It still grows.
I knew somebody that owned a mortuary. I mean, I've heard that before, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it should still grow.
Okay, all facts, dope facts. A mentally ill man shot himself in the head as a suicide attempt. The bullet cured his disorder and he became a straight A college student. That's a fact.
Damn.
Let me read that to you one more time. Let's see Jimmy D looking. A mentally ill man shot himself in the head as a suicide attempt. The bullet cured his disorder. He became a straight A college student. So obviously he wasn't successful in the suicide attempt.
Okay, so when I used to go,
that's fucking nuts.
When I used to do NACAs and headline all those colleges, fucking hated that shit. But money was good. So did you ever hear the story of if you're in school and your roommate kills himself, you get A for the semester?
I never heard that story.
It's supposedly not a myth. It's a true story.
Paul,
It makes sense.
Paul, did you hear something?
Yeah, that makes sense.
You think you heard something like that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
That's why that seems like, but how did this guy get shot and now all of a sudden he's a straight A student?
So
he
if
ain't
you
even in college this
Yeah,
month.
my daughter was at her orientation for college today. She moved to the dorm Saturday. They probably told her that shit today.
So if you ever feeling, all you gotta do is kill your roommate, basically.
Yeah, no doubt.
In the room. All right, dope facts. A 99-year-old man divorced his 96-year-old wife after 77 years of marriage because he discovered that she had an affair in the 1940s.
Was this Nelson Mandela?
Oh, come
Was this
on,
Nelson Mandela?
That's dope facts. That's
hilarious.
Damn, he didn't.
In the 40s?
In the 40s. They've been married for 76. He said, bitch.
You cheated on me back then? She must have fucked a black man. That must have been a white couple. She must have fucked a black man.
You cheated on me with one of the Three Stooges, bitch.
She must have fucked
That's hilarious.
You cheated on me with Woodrow Wilson?
Damn.
Woodrow Wilson was one of the presidents, I think, back in them days, ladies and gentlemen. All right, dope facts. Oh, this is kind of a little bit what you was just talking about, Jimmy D. If a Google employee passes away, their spouse gets half of their pay for 10 years.
That's proper.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Unless they killed him.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's cool.
Unless that bitch work at Yahoo or Bing.
I think this may be the last one. Last dope fact. Hunting unicorns is legal in Michigan. Yeah. Hunting unicorns is legal in Michigan.
They doing that shit and they ain't got no water in Flint, no clean water. What the fuck is going on?
So Tiffany Haddish would know. Shout out to the black unicorn.
She ready.
Yeah.
She ready. Shout out to our girl Tiffany Haddish.
Tiffany.
All right, this is the last one. Having one orgasm a day can add up to 4 years to your life. Well, I'm going to live a long time then.
Yeah, you jack up a lot, huh? You just said that shit.
Is it got to be sex or jerking off?
No, it's just an orgasm.
Yeah,
just an
It don't have
orgasm.
to be sex. It didn't say it had to touch a pussy. You just be your hand.
Can add up to 4 years of your life. And that is dope facts, man. Amazing. Some of the stuff is amazing, man.
That is amazing.
Jimmy, Not for Nothing, I'm on the Amazon page. I just want to read about Not for Nothing is an original scripted comedy about 3 blue-collar best friend comedian actors at the different stages in their Hollywood careers. While navigating the daily LA grind for meetings, aka lunch, they discuss their relationships, auditions, and the crazy odd jobs they do to keep the dream alive. They question the choices they made in the highly competitive entertainment business. So you can go to starring Jimmy, Della, Valle, Tim Homion,
Keith Ross Nelson, Bobby Costanzo.
Yo, that's good. And you got 5 stars, man.
We got like 60,
61, 5-star reviews, man. That's what's up, man. So which one are you? So you kind of play yourself, or
I play myself.
Yeah, so your character is kind of based on yourself.
Yeah, Jimmy, Keith, and Tim,
and they all comedians.
We're all comedians.
Okay.
Yeah, we're comedian actors. Yeah.
Okay.
I remember when Pierre shot that movie and he had Boom Shakalaka.
Oh yeah, Boom Shakalaka. Yeah,
and he had to replace Boom. He's like, this motherfucker couldn't play himself. I
remember that.
Yeah, that shit was funny as fuck.
Oh, what was the name of that movie? Yeah, they put Boom in it.
Boom Shakalaka.
The dude from the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
He's the homeless gay comedian.
And we have to get
Pierre
him on put him in the movie.
Yeah, basically
to be himself, and he fucked that up.
He wrote a character.
He got nervous.
The character name was Boom.
He said this motherfucker can't play himself.
Pierre.
And I remember, I think Pierre had a screening for that, and everybody went to go see it. I think it was at the Comedy Store, and Boom was out, and Boom was just mad, and he was just looking like pissed, and I'm like, Boom! It was a layup for you.
Yeah,
man.
he tried to hook you up. Shit, what the fuck? He couldn't do it no more. He tried his best. This motherfucker can't play himself.
All right, so we got the dope question. I guess this is kind of like the dope story and the dope question all put together, man. Let me read this article for you. Here's the headline: The first sex robots are almost ready to ship with some surprising new abilities. You guys have been knowing about the sex robots, man. They are coming. They're actually for real, man. They are being shipped. The highly publicized Harmony, that's sex robot, is almost ready to ship to buyers, her maker has revealed. Sex robot creator Mac McMillan has revealed that this company that his company is putting the finishing touches on how Harmony will respond in the bedroom. It's all driven by a motion sensor inside the robot's head, which will detect the movements of sex and respond with appropriate noises and encouragement.
Oh, come on.
McMillan told Dow enthusiastic Brick Dowbanger that fully functional robot heads will be shipped at the end of August. So we're almost at the end of August. McMullen said the app will talk to the headboard with the sensory input for the robot, which is being able to detect movement and motion. She can tell when she's laying down and when she's shimmying and shaking, and she responds with noises. She will be able to deliver a truly mind-blowing experience when it comes to intimacy.
What type of freak motherfucker?
We're looking at the end of August when we can deliver this, being able to get expressions and sounds out of the robot. So the question of the week is, Toby Hixx and Jimmy D, are you going to have a sex robot?
Man,
Jimmy Mary, you can't have no sex robot. He'd be cheating.
Would that be considered cheating?
Yeah, I know. Is that considered cheating?
Sex robot?
Yeah,
I mean, I let the Roomba blow me. I mean, is that the same shit?
Listen, let me tell you something. I'm going to try to get me. I will fuck the shit out of a sex robot. I will fuck the shit out of a sex robot.
That's
Hey man, it's the same as masturbating? What's the difference? It's a better masturbation.
So how much these robots gonna cost? Let me put that into perspective.
Not enough.
How much are they? Does it say?
Let me find out.
I bet you they're about 10,000.
I'm gonna find out.
I mean, last time I looked,
that's a lot. Hey, I live right near Sepulveda. That's a lot of hoes for 10,000.
I'm gonna find out.
That's like.
So Jimmy, you never answered the question, brother.
What? With the sex robot?
Yeah, would you fuck with a sex robot?
So when you're younger, right? I'm not the only dude. I'm sure I'm not the only dude who did this. We used to call it a Fifi bag. It was a thing.
Oh, yeah, that was prison.
Yeah, prison.
Oh, yeah, I know about a Fifi. Jamal don't know nothing about no Fifi bag. Remember DJ Quick said, I'd rather fuck a Fifi bag than you, bitch.
Oh, shit.
A Fifi bag is where you would get like a pillow and you could put like a little bit of bologna and some Vaseline in it and you could fuck it. Look at your mouth.
Hold on, I'm bringing up.
It worked. It was good.
Now, I used to fuck the pillow. Everybody used to fuck the pillow.
Huh?
Not everybody.
Toby, you never
nigga, you fucked a pillow.
I'm saying you act like the pillow is a girl.
Oh, come on, man.
Don't act like I'm the only.
Come on, nigga. You lost your motherfucking mind.
Hold up. I'm the only kid who act like the pillow was a girl and fucked the pillow.
Yeah, you got to, nigga. I ain't never done no shit like that. I ain't never fucked no pillow. Yeah, you lost me on that.
But you know what I did do?
This motherfucker said he fucked a pillow.
He fucked a pillow.
Yeah.
That's a dope dealer classic.
Dope dealer fucking shit.
He fucked a pillow.
I used to fuck the pillow. Yeah, you act like it's a girl. Yeah.
That's the wildest shit. I mean, how old was you when you was fucking a pillow? Get this shit out. Fuck everything else. Fuck Jimmy D right now. How old was you when you was fucking a pillow?
When was the last pillow you fucked? This dude got a white van full of pillows. He's fucking kidnapping pillows all over
you just went to hotels and just took all that shit out.
Listen,
you rent a room. You didn't even have a broad. You just go fuck the pillow.
I thought everybody fucked the pillow when they was a kid.
Dude got a restraining order against sleepies.
When you was fucking a pillow? How old?
I was in my teens, man. I'm saying I was a little kid.
Joey Wells, your boy fucked a pillow.
Hey, Joey, I ain't the only one. I used to fuck a pillow when I was.
Oh, come on.
Who ain't fuck a pillow?
Nigga, ain't nobody fuck no pillow. Are you fucking kidding me?
What? I thought everybody fucked the pillow.
You said as a teenager, too.
I'm saying when I was 13, 14.
If you'd have said 4, I might have went with 4 or 5.
About 8 or 9.
How at 4 I know about fucking, man?
But you was a teenager?
Yeah, you act like it's a girl.
Yeah.
But then what's the end result? You came on the pillow?
I mean, you don't come on the pillow.
And he flip it over because that's the cold spot, son. He flip it over. So,
that's why Stuart Scott used to say, you look cool as the other side of the pillow. Hey, man, damn. Rest in peace, Stuart Scott. Damn, so that's where you got that from.
So these...
hold on.
He's trying to go back.
Hold on. We're going to get back to that. At what age did you stop fucking a pillow?
I think when I started getting some real pussy, so 15, 16.
Oh my God.
This motherfucker. They're gonna be ex-girlfriends at 14. You're like, that's why he wouldn't fuck me at 14. He was fucking his pillow.
Paul, have you ever fucked a pillow?
Hey, y'all stop lying, man.
Dude had 2 pillows, called it a threesome. He had 2 pillows, called it a threesome.
I ain't even know what listen, the pillow, you imagine that the pillow is a girl that you want to fuck. Like you gotta, it's a girl that you in love with. You imagine it's the same thing as master.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yes, it
How
is.
the fuck is that the same thing as masturbating? Have you lost your motherfucking mind?
That's the same thing.
Hey, you one of the squares, motherfuckers. I know you done took me over the top with this one. This nigga say he fucked a pillow.
Hey, man.
And then you asking motherfuckers like, what, like, y'all,
So I thought the Fifi, hold up. I'm figuring like the Fifi bag is similar to a pillow.
Well, the Fifi bag was created for prison, though.
Prison.
Motherfucking pillow, you just decided you gonna fuck a pillow and you a teenager on the street.
You could get pussy, but you rather fuck a pillow.
Who told you about fucking the pillow? How did you figure that out? How did you think that? How did you sit down and go, you know what?
You hold, I was like the pillow, you know how you hold it. I'm like, oh, this is shaped like a girl. I mean, the pillow could be like a girl. That's my imagination. Don't act
my
They're like a pillow with a big fat ass pillow.
But I didn't come on the pillow. I wouldn't come on the pillow. But
you know you came on the pillow.
Where did you come at then?
The pillow is...
Where did you come at? Hold on, where the fuck did you come then?
He came on his teddy bear. Bam, bam, all over this.
I don't even think I was coming. Tell you the truth,
Hold on.
I don't think I was coming at that time.
Get the fuck out. I came on fucking 11, 12. There's no doubt. Yeah, of course you come.
Maybe
Yeah.
I think I came on.
Yeah, you
on
was
the
coming. And you know what? Yeah, man. Oh, that's fucking crazy, man. Them sheets, this shit's probably still at your mom's crib. Because I know my grandmother and them got the same sheets from when I left. If I'd have came on the pillowcase and them stains was
To me, the pillowcase...
I ain't never heard no shit. I've heard a lot of wild shit before.
To me, fucking the pillow ain't no different than the Fifi bag. Look, this shit look like a little... This shit look like they rolled up a carpet. I bought up a Fifi bag on the Google.
Yeah, y'all Google Fifi bag. That's some prison shit, though.
Is that a Fifi bag, though? But that looks like the pussy pocket.
So is this the Fifi bag? This look like a little,
that's it right there. You use it. You use a glove.
You use a sock.
See, in prison, in prison we use the glove.
The glove or
the rubber glove. That shit
Hold
feel
up,
like
so
a pussy.
you clowning me? I think I'm fucking the pillow, nigga. Y'all fucking the glove.
There's a difference. You was free, I wasn't. There's a big ass difference.
I will fuck a pillow in prison than the fucking Fifi bag, man.
I think you sound like you fucking pillows like recently the way you back in the pillow. I ain't never heard no shit.
Like I had a dry year, son.
Dope Della podcast, yes.
Man, you don't mean to brought after the show. You just like, fuck it, I'm going back to the room.
The motherfucker going to sleepies right after
Everybody
this.
be like, you don't want to hang out? No, I'm just going back to my room by myself.
Hey man, ain't nothing wrong with fucking.
This
I really thought everybody
didn't admit it that he fucked a pillow in his life.
I really thought everybody, you know. I really thought.
What made you think everybody done that?
Because I thought that was what every kid did as a kid. Fuck the pillow. I didn't know.
Have you ever heard any of your homeboys? You never heard no.
Ain't no comedian ever said it on stage. They fucked the pillow, but you should do a bit about it now. You see how funny it was?
Yeah.
I may do that.
Yeah, you gotta tell that story.
Close with the pillow.
Only thing you need to do is make like you was younger, because talking about 14, 15, you knew, nigga, you was a full-fledged freak. You wasn't just, I thought every kid did it. You ain't no kid at no fucking 14,
you had hair
15.
You had hair
when
on
it comes to
your
fucking a pillow.
You had hair. Got hair all over the pillow.
When it come to fucking a pillow at 14, that ain't no,
Oh my God.
If you was 6, then you was a kid.
Let's get into it, man. We're gonna get into the dope.
Let's get into the pillow.
We might as well end the podcast. Ain't nothing top.
So you can't beat this fucking closer. This like doing a hands bit, son. You can't follow that shit.
All right, so listen, we got something, Jimmy D. We do something called the Dope 7. Where I'm gonna ask you 7 questions, man. Okay. You just give me whatever comes to your mind, man. Man. We're gonna have fun, man. Now let's keep it on sex, man.
Do you plug the website and all that shit?
You're right. We're gonna do all that at the end.
Cool.
Favorite sexual position?
Man,
pillow style.
Pillow style.
Motherfucking fuck the pillow.
I call it. Yeah, no. My favorite is I like the missionary, man. I like the missionary. I like to fucking bend them legs back. I almost break the bitch's legs backwards.
Okay.
That's how I wear it. Like
there we go.
I've been my boy for about 19 years now. I ain't know nothing about no fucking no porno.
I ain't know shit about the Fifi bag. I ain't know shit about the Fifi bag. Jimmy D, last time you been starstruck. The last time you was actually starstruck.
And who was it?
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm not really usually starstruck.
Because I know we know. Yeah.
I don't normally. My wife gets mad that I don't like take pictures and stuff. You know, she's like, oh, did you take a picture with Damon Wayans? I'm like, I fucking know 20 years, man. I fucking, but you just work with him. I'm like, no, I don't feel comfortable just saying, hey, let me take a picture with you.
Because like for example, one time I told a story like this shit fucked me up. One time I was at the car wash and I looked up and I was standing right next to Rick James and I was like, oh shit, it's fucking Rick James. Like that type of thing. Anybody ever hit you like that?
Yeah, it's, you know, it's funny. I do a bit about it in my act. I'm not doing a bit, but like Brad Pitt is like, I think that motherfucker cool as shit.
Yeah.
Like if I saw Brad Pitt, I'm like, oh shit.
That's how it was when I seen Tom Cruise. I seen,
like Tom Cruise.
When I seen Tom Cruise.
A-list, like A-list, super A-list is what I call them. You know, like the McConaughey.
I was kind of I stared at Tom Cruise for like 10 seconds. I was like, God damn, that's Tom Cruise. Like right over there. Like
my wife, she did that like when I was with Nick Swartzen and we went. Remember Nick Swartzen used to do those roller skater parties?
I don't remember that.
Oh man, they were amazing. It's Sandler and Spade and everybody. But when we went and said, "Hey, this is Sandler," and I introduced her, she just was like, "Huh." She couldn't fucking say anything to him.
Yeah.
But then she did it with Jack Nicholson too, because we went to the Spanglish premiere. Nick got us tickets.
Well, I can see it with Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson. You know, I barely spoke to him. I was kind of like, he was just like, he had his glasses. He was like, hey, you know, like he's just like always cool as fuck. Like the most, that's like I think that's the biggest superstar I've ever bumped into.
All right, cool. Keep it on the Dope 7. If you were not a comedian, what would you be doing?
Oh man, try to be what do you call it? Like the dude like on the talk show, like that comes with the animals, you know, like, yo, this is the fucking lion. And shit. You know what I mean?
Like Jacques Cousteau.
Like in the wilderness?
Yeah, I love
just out there with the animals.
I love animals.
What was the guy who used to always come?
They got killed by the ray. What's the dude?
Oh, that was Crocodile Hunt.
Yeah, Crocodile. Yeah. So you would do shit like that?
Well, I just love I love animals. You know, that's what I never went to college.
What's your favorite animal?
I mean, which monkey? The monkey. Okay. Yeah.
Who you calling monkey?
Are you gonna sit here with two brothers and say my favorite animal, the monkey? Yeah, bitch.
Dwayne Perkins, one of my best friends.
Shout out to Dwayne.
Right.
Perkins, yeah.
So we're riding in the car one time and we're going. I go, look at this monkey motherfucker, right? And I just was calling him a monkey. It had nothing to do with race. And he goes, Jimmy, that is a black dude. You cannot say. I go, but he pulled in front, he almost crashed us. He almost crashed it but
that's crazy.
But it was hilarious. It was, and anybody that knows me, I'm not racist. It was just that's how you feel.
No, I feel you. All right, so favorite city to perform in?
You know, I love to perform in New York City. You know, it's funny. I like Chicago. I tell you, man, crowds that give it up more than anybody. I think Texas, no?
Yeah. I love El Paso.
El Paso, right?
I kill El Paso.
El
Paso. That place is just made for every comedy special. That club is just the greatest.
Yeah. Your go-to song when you're about to have sex. Your go-to song.
You know, it's funny. My wife makes fun of me because I go on the TV and I put the music, the Jodeci, the Keith Sweat, that shit. Like, and she's like, you used to do this to bitches 20-something years ago, and now you do this to me. I go,
damn, that's
crazy. Fuck up, don't move. You know, you just old school. Jodeci.
So that Jodeci in there?
Yeah, Jodeci.
You can't go with Jodeci first album. You can't go wrong with that.
Down.
All right, so what we got?
Keith Sweat's still killing them, selling out arenas and shit. Keith Sweat's still killing them, man.
We got two more.
Okay.
All right, question number 6. Godfather 1 or Godfather 2?
So the crazy thing is, so Godfather 1, Sonny is Jimmy Kahn, right? So the guy that I eat with, if you guys ever see me posting on Facebook or anything, I eat lunch with these old guys, the Goomba lunch. Bobby Costanzo, Carmine Caridi was Sonny. You can Google it, anybody. If you look Carmine Caridi, he was Sonny. At the last second, Robert Evans pulled him off the thing and goes, oh, we're not going to go. He told Coppola, he goes, I'm not doing Mutt and Jeff. I'm not doing Al Pacino and this tall motherfucker. So Carmine Caridi had to sit the bench for Godfather 1, but he's in part 2 and 3. It's fucking the only actor. So Godfather 2, I think, is the best one because Robert De Niro and the Italian and the whole
story.
You know, yeah.
Cool. Okay, Godfather 2. All right, last question for the Dope 7. We're going to keep it on Italian, like entertainment. Goodfellas or Casino?
Oh man, it's got to be Goodfellas because I'm Italian Irish, and De Niro's character was Italian, and that's the only reason I'm not in the mafia because I can never be made.
Yeah, because you have. That was the Dope 7, man. Jimmy D, good job, man. Good job, man. So let's what you got coming up, man? Let's plug everything. Make sure.
Check out my sitcom on Amazon Prime called Not For Nothing. Go to funnyjimmy.com where you can get me on Instagram, Facebook, any social media, Twitter, jimmydellavalley.com. My show's coming up. I just put my schedules. So I'll be on the cruise ship, Carnival. I'm a top guy on Carnival cruise ships. So I'm on the Imagination out of Long Beach, August 26th through September 2nd. That's 2 cruises. Then I'm at Harvey's Comedy Club, A-Room Comedy Club in Portland. I'm headlining there September 6th through the 9th. Then I'm in Texas, in Galveston, Texas, on the Carnival Valor, September 13th through the 17th. Then I go to Caribbean, St. Kitts, Barbados. Then I'm at the fucking Brea Improv.
Okay.
You just look at all that shit. But one of my favorite things is the European Comedy Tour. I'm going to Italy. I'm going to Rome, Florence, Monaco.
Wow, you working,
man.
man.
Monaco, I'm going to wear the tuxedo and bring my wife, and we're going to put her in the gown, and we're going to do that fucking James Bond shit. And then we go to France, and then we go to Barcelona, and then I come back and for Christmas.
You be working, man.
I'm in Puerto Rico.
You got a good agent, man. You working, man.
I'm trying, man.
They do your thing, man. And did you tell them where they can find you at in IG and all that stuff?
Yeah. At Jimmy Della Valle, JIMMY DELLAVALLE, and just funnyjimmy.com.
Cool.
It's that easy just to click in and find me.
Cool. Toby Hixx, what you got coming up, man?
I'm in town for a couple weeks. This weekend, we're moving my daughter into the dorm at Cal
congratulations,
State
man. Cal State Northridge. Yeah, man.
Moving her in
My wife
Saturday.
got her master's from Cal State. That's a great school.
I'd like to send a shout out, a thank you to Ruben Alvarez from Knee Slappers, Alfonso Rivera, and Lucy Mercer for the recent bookings. And we forgot, rest in peace, Aretha Franklin.
Oh, yeah, rest in peace, Aretha Franklin. Oh, how did we forget that? Queen of Soul, man.
But you know what's crazy is like when Trump said that, she used to work for me or whatever, that shit fucked me up. So I went on stage last weekend. I was like, damn, I did the rest in peace, everybody said. I said, damn, Trump said she used to work for, out of all the shit he could have said, this motherfucker made it seem like she was his maid.
Yeah, right.
Like she was vacuuming at the Trump Towers, like Aretha Franklin. Like, man, this motherfucker.
It's funny. I was at I think the day that she passed, I did the J spot, and Jay Anthony was telling the story because I guess Aretha Franklin, she was old school, so she paid you herself. Because Jay said he did a gig for her. He said he was waiting around. He was like, well, what the money? They said, Aretha, we got to wait for her to get dressed. She actually going to pay you. He's like, what? Yeah, she paid. That's her thing.
Yeah.
So he said she gets dressed and everything. Then she comes out. She got a big purse. All the cash is in it.
Yeah. That's
and
real
she said,
shit.
everybody gets in line and she pays you. She said, and so,
everywhere she went, she told him cash money. She wanted cash money.
And it's funny because Don Lemon was telling the story. Don Lemon had her friend on there. He said that she got it from James Brown because they would get robbed. Like promoters wouldn't pay them, so they was like, "Give us the cash."
And then you know what was crazy about them talking about her keeping cash? They said no matter what the fuck happened, she knew where that purse was. She kept that motherfucking
They said it would be under the piano. Or it was on stage with her.
And that shit was full of cash.
Yeah. Jay said he was so pissed off because you got to sit there and wait for her to. She got to pay everybody in the band, the security. Can you imagine? I'll be pissed off. You got to sit there and wait for her.
Money. Here's a little sour ball for you. Little candy.
Jay had me cracking up tell that story because Jay old school. So he said, "Yeah, I did a gig for her, man. Rest in peace." But man, I was so mad that we had to wait for her to pay us and stuff like that. So rest in peace to the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin, man. This Saturday, listen, I'm doing Clean Comedy Explosion. It's comedy for the entire family, hosted by Edwanda White. This is this Saturday. If you're in LA, please come check that out.
Check Jamal out.
It's a dope show.
That's one of the funnest times in LA.
And you can bring the whole family, whatever. You can bring the kids out to a comedy show, and it's at West Angeles Performing Arts Theater. West Angeles.
Every time I do that spot, I be scared I'm gonna cuss.
Yeah, I know.
The kids be sitting right there staring at you too, and they be wanting you to cuss. Yeah. You could just tell.
Performing Arts Theater. Tickets are $20 at the door. Children under 11, $5. Pre-sale is $10. It's 3020 Crenshaw Boulevard in Los Angeles. We're gonna have a great time. Doors open at 7:30. Show starts at 7:30. It's an early show because it's the kids.
Yeah, you can go to. Plus it's Crenshaw, so they like.
Yeah, so
get y'all in and get
Honest John is on the card. Honest John is on the card. Kente Scott is on the card. Boogie B is on the card. Marion Kendrick, and also that's Saturday. This Friday, I'm at the J Spot. I'm doing a Comic View review show with I think who's on that card? Jeff Brown is the host on that card. So that's this Friday. You can see me at the J Spot. Jeff Brown, Bubba Loke. Andy McKnight and Derek Ellis. They done dug up Bubba Loke.
Straight Comic View crew there.
All they needed was Mad Marv. They had to dig up Mad Marv. They could have added him to the show.
Bubba Loke, the only motherfucker who still got a black and white headshot on the flyer.
He got a black and white headshot.
Al Toomer. They could have Al Toomer, Bubba Loke, Mad Marv. So check us out. Dana Point. They could have dug her up. Dana Point. So that's Friday. I'm at the J Spot, everybody. So this drops on Thursday. So if you're listening to this on Thursday, check me out.
Hey, also
Friday.
everybody out there, hey, we getting this is about to be September, so we're getting close to the holidays. So hit us up now for holiday bookings. We'll do your corporate parties. We'll come by your house and tell jokes in front of your Christmas tree. Yeah, exactly. Whatever the fuck you want. Hey, think about us, Dope Dealer Podcast for the holidays.
And we got a number to call, right? A number to call?
818-916-1818.
One more time.
818-916-1818. And hit us up. We love to come out and like I said, hey, book for you. Hey, tell your boss, if you the boss, make the shit happen. But if you're not the boss, tell your boss, you get tired of them same old Christmas parties where motherfuckers sitting around with them ugly ass sweaters and you're sitting around, you gotta buy a gift for a motherfucker you don't even like and all this shit. Have us come and we'll make that transition a lot easier for you so you can enjoy your holidays. Dope Dealer Podcast available for the holiday season.
Yes. And remember, we're doing our first Dope Dealer Podcast comedy show in San Diego at the Madhouse Theater October 2nd. We'll be telling you more about that as we get closer, man. Jimmy, thank you, man. We appreciate it. Come see us anytime, man. You're welcome, man, anytime.
Thank you, man. I had a lot of fun. All I need to do is... probably just get an autograph for my pillow if I could.
I don't know what the fuck.
Ain't nothing wrong with fucking the pillow, man. That's safe sex. You ain't got to put a condom on for your pillow, motherfucker.
Then you just after you came, you just went to sleep. I just flipped it over.
I just went to sleep,
That's the cool side.
You just go to sleep, man.
Come on the other side. You's a nasty motherfucker, boy.
You're not coming on the pillow. The pillow is not even down there. The pillow is from your chest on up. So you, as if a girl. So you got the pillow from the chest on up. I think y'all.
You was really tripping there.
Yeah.
So you thought you was on some titties.
We out, man. Dope Dealer Podcast. We love you guys, man.
Dope Dealer.
She only fuck bosses, you niggas beneath her. My pockets fat like the ass on Aisha. Come fuck with us, we got it cheaper. Tell my young niggas don't let them mislead you. They know that you hungry, they still ain't gon' feed you. Can't trust these bitches ain't worthy. Ballin' like Magic and Mac, my James worthy. Pass him that 40, he giving you 30. Stepped in these streets, my niggas 30. Fuck around with me and get buried. Moving them keys like Alicia. My bitch, she bad, she a diva. She throw that pussy, she love when I beat her. She sick like a seizure.